Hello everyone and welcome back to another airport update of my Lidosta Riga airport in 1 to 400 scale. We've not been back here for an airport update in quite a while, so it's good to be back finally. We have quite a busy airport update as we can see here, with a good variety of models. Of course, plenty of airBaltic, of course. They are the hub airline here at my ancestral home airport in Latvia. But also a good variety of other carriers as well that fly to this airport. So we'll actually start this airport update with one of those other carriers. We have the Norwegian 737-800. This is with the Freddie Mercury tail. Of course, famous singer for Queen. Unfortunately, this livery does not exist anymore, unfortunately. This was made by NG Models quite a while ago. It's a great model, but yeah, the tail is not up to date anymore. But still useful as a Norwegian model. This aircraft is currently taxiing in after arrival from Oslo, and we'll be heading out to Copenhagen later. Just in front of it, taxiing in, we have this airBaltic Fokker 50. This aircraft is taxiing in from Stockholm, Arlanda, and we'll be heading out later today to Tallinn, Estonia. Now, I should also mention that airBaltic no longer operates the Fokker 50s, but there just aren't that many models of airBaltic produced in 1 to 400 scale, so that's why this is being used here. This is definitely an outdated model and aircraft, but it's definitely a very cool one, so glad to get it in these updates still, even though it's not totally accurate. It's kind of what I have to use for now until I can get a big enough collection of A220s, but we still have 5 airBaltic A220s to cover in this airport update still. Here's the Estonian flag livery on the A220. This one arrived in from Split in Croatia, and we'll be heading out to Helsinki. One of the new models from the last airport update here, it is the Lot Polish 737 MAX 8. This aircraft arrived in from Warsaw, and we'll be heading back out there. That is Lot Polish's one and only route to Riga as of right now, to the Polish capital of Warsaw. Here we have Lufthansa on the A320neo. This is in the Lufthansa livery. I haven't gotten this model in an airport update in a little while, so good to get it back in an update here. This one arrived in from Frankfurt, and we'll be heading back out there. I hope to in the future. I did get a new Lufthansa A320neo, and I'm sure you couldn't possibly guess the livery of that one, because definitely not every single airplane model manufacturer is making that one. But that'll have to wait for another airport update. I wanted to get the Lufthansa one in this update because it's been a little while, so there it is, arriving from Frankfurt, and we'll be heading back out there. Now to the other side of the B gates, we have our third airBaltic aircraft, this one in the regular livery, arrived in from Tallinn, Estonia. We'll be heading out to Pisa in Italy. And we have the Latvian 100 Years of Independence livery on another A220. And this aircraft is in from Paris Charles de Gaulle, and we'll be heading out to Vilnius in Lithuania. So now we'll hop across the way here to the C gates. These are the non-Schengen gates, where we'll begin with this Ryanair 737-800 with the split scimitar winglets. This aircraft is operated by Buzz, which is Ryanair's Polish operator. It arrived in from Edinburgh, and we'll be heading out to Krakow in Poland. Here we have the airBaltic A220-300 in the older regular livery. It's just different from the more modern one in the tail, where the green does not continue down the fuselage, but a very subtle difference. This aircraft is in from Frankfurt. We'll be heading out to Oslo, which are 2 flights that we've seen in this airport update, but on different carriers. Next up here we have the second Ryanair 737-800, this one with the blended winglets. This one arrived in from Manchester, England, and we'll be heading out to Aarhus in Denmark, another Buzz-operated flight. And finally here we have airBaltic's newest special livery, which I always forget the name of. It's like Baltic Nature or something, I want to say. But this is airBaltic's newest special livery, and a nice Herpa model right here. With aerials and all, which does look very nice on the A220. This aircraft is in from London Gatwick, and we'll be heading out to Dublin in Ireland. So that'll do it for this airport update. I hope it was enjoyable for you all. This update series has become quite popular on the channel, so I thank you a lot for that. You guys are clearly enjoying these Riga updates, which is really great to see, as it is sort of a unique airport to model in the 1 to 400 scale. There aren't all that, I don't believe there are any other Riga updates going on YouTube, but definitely this geography does not get much coverage, so I'm glad you're all enjoying it, and I will gladly keep making these airport updates, so I hope you enjoyed this one. And with that, I'll wish you well until the next one. Ata, good night, and auf Wiedersehen.